Technology always follows a very similar pattern where you have an emerging technology, and emerging technology today might be blockchain, but 300 years ago it was the railways, right? And 200 years ago it was just electricity. So what usually happens is you will have an emerging technology in the form of railways, internet, electricity, blockchain, all of these things, right? And then the first wave is the wave of exuberance. You'll have too much capital and too many people all trying to jump onto this new trend. And usually what happens after that is there's usually a very large and deep correction. And what that correction really does is actually very positive for the ecosystem, because the people who can survive that correction and who have the real strength in their in their conviction on that technology survive that and come out the other side. That's how you formed Amazon, Facebook, Google. They all came out of the dot-com crash and then continued to become the largest companies on earth over the next 20 years. And so it's no different than what's happening in Pakistan, right? If you remember the 2018, 2019 rush, everybody wanted to be in a Pakistani startup, right? The VC funds, every other week you were seeing a larger and larger VC fund get launched. And we were in this not just Pakistani focus, but global exuberance in venture capital, because capital was cheap and capital was readily available, and too many companies that did not deserve to be financed got financed. Investors lost money in those transactions. There was a pullback, and now we're all watching very closely which industries, which sectors, which founders actually have what it takes to get through the slump and get to the other side. Pakistan, any of these technologies, they're not going anywhere. Our lives will never be the same again, and these technologies will change everything about how we live. But you just need to have the commitment and the right structure in place to get through these cycles, because a lot of your competition will not. And it's not just for the companies, but even for the VCs. A lot of the VCs will not survive this, right? So when you survive this over the next 2 years, you will prove your commitment to the cause, to the ecosystem, and you will have a much less crowded field to compete with.